You can get it just about everywhere. I bet also when you're not working during the day, like you like to go to the movies once in a while, I bet, huh?
Love the movies. I really do love the movies.
Yeah, it's something to do. Like if you work at night during the day, you need something to do, right? You go to the movies. So the
Release.
new movie coming out right now that I think everybody likes these kind of movies. It's called King Arthur, Legend of the Sword. Check it out.
I know your story. What kind of a man would you become had you inherited your father's kingdom instead of being raised in a brothel? What gave you such drive? You felt it, didn't you? The power.
Well, when Guy Ritchie, the director, started to cast this film, he said, I want King Arthur to have the body of Frankie Shinta.
There we go.
And
Yeah.
that's why they went with Charlie Hunnam.
Really? I doubled. I body doubled for some of the scenes.
Some of the action in there, yeah. Charlie Hunnam is King Arthur in this, and he did this whole big rap about it. He had to train like so often, so much that he could endure the 14-hour days of sword
Wow.
fighting. He says, can you imagine what it's like to sword fight for 14 hours? So he got in terrific shape. And of course, Jude Law's in this. As I said, it's directed by Guy Ritchie, so it's got a real hip edge to it. But it's a great story. It's a story we've seen a million times at the movies. I mean, we were growing up as kids, you see King Arthur movies on TV.
Absolutely.
So Jude Law talks a little bit about like what's the fascination with King Arthur. You keep remaking this thing all the time.
I suppose there's something about the legend of someone being completely unaware of their destiny, unaware of their rightful place, and also unaware of the sort of the leader, the greatness within them, that chimes with us all, and has done seemingly for years before. This idea that there's a hero in all of us. I suppose also just the hope that there are great leaders out there who will step out of the shadows one day and lead us all into a happy and hopeful time.
So I guess it's sort of an ageless story, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So,
Timely.
Yeah. So if you were going to say the same thing he said, how long would it take you? It took him about 40 seconds.
Wow, he really just took his time.
Italians can just.
I know, he was thinking hard.
Yeah, he wanted to make sure every word was perfect. So Charlie Hunnam is British. You know, when you see Sons of Anarchy, you'd never figure that out. So he goes back to play this British character. He had actually like sort of relearned the accent because it's from a different part of England that the accent he has. So
So he's really still learning
Yeah.
something new then.
yeah, it's
Awesome.
sort of tricky. So he talks a little bit about the story in general.
At the center of it, I think there's a really beautiful message, which is, you know, anybody is capable of achieving anything if you are willing to do the work and look inside and explore our own sense of inadequacy and where that comes from, and realize it's all just an illusion, these things that we tell ourselves, and you know the collateral damage of the failures that we've had to endure in our lives. We tend to build up walls and define ourselves of what we're capable of and what we're not, and it's all an illusion because everybody's capable of anything. You just have to cultivate that sense of self-belief, identify what your intention is for life, and go about it with everything you have. Because you know, if you march confidently in the direction of your dreams and endeavor to live the life you had imagined, you will meet with success.
Wow.
That's right,
I
huh?
love that. I'm inspired.
Aren't you,
I'm going to get a
Josh?
sword and go outside right now.
It makes a lot of sense, though. I mean, it's not much different than anybody's career. If you just concentrate on what you want to do and you believe in yourself, you can probably make it happen. But you know,
I love it. He's got a lot of different sides to him. Very
Yeah.
dynamic man.